Major start the show. Well, we're all too familiar with the fortification of American elections after watching Maduro once again win Venezuela, but it's not so quick that we should be condemning foreign countries, as our big tech companies work hand in hand with the deep state and intelligence agencies, pretty much the same thing, to keep our information as censored as possible. The New York Post reports that Google omits Trump assassination attempt, and we have the evidence. Chris Nessie reports. A key Google feature is failing to show results for the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, drawing claims from the former president's son that big tech companies are trying to influence the election. It has also sparked a Senate investigation. Google users were surprised to discover that the search engine's autocomplete was apparently omitting suggested results related to the assassination attempt against Donald Trump. The anomaly quickly caught the attention of social media users, including a Texas congressman and Donald Trump Jr., who began sharing screenshots of their own examples showing Google search suggestions coming up empty for queries about the deadly Pennsylvania rally shooting. There's no mention of Trump, even when the entire search team, the assassination attempt of, is typed into Google homepage search bar. Go ahead and exit out of that. You can see here that they basically don't include any information, so I went ahead and dug a little deeper, and here's what we saw. Keemstar brought this up saying, look, it's not just Google, but check this out. Fake news attacks on Trump are getting laughable. Meta, which owns Instagram and Facebook, actually decided that this image of the Secret Serviceman with Trump as he yelled fight is an altered photo. The same altered photo here was reviewed by independent fact checkers in another post. I'll explain in a moment why that's significant. Now, what they gave as their example is that USA Today and AFP, so reminding you, this can't be a mistake. There isn't just one fact check. It's not like, oh, it's the algorithm flag that it's totally a mistake. Double fact checked. Okay, so this is confirmed and reconfirmed. Says that doctored image shows smiling Secret Service agents around Trump amid shooting, and photo of Trump agents smiling amid assassination attempt are doctored. Now, the problem with this is that this is the original photo. There was a doctored photo. I don't know why we need fact checks for that. I mean, people can just do their own research. Are we really that stupid? Maybe. But can we really trust big tech companies to look out for our advantage? And that's what I always say with fact checking, is it's always a little bit of truth, or starts out with good intentions. It ends up being used to literally control narratives. Now, they're not smiling here. The reason why this is significant, as I mentioned, is because when things are fact checked, they are deranked in the algorithm. Now, algorithms basically are responsible for whatever is suggested to you or you see. It's what's put into your feed or your timeline, whatever website you're on. When something's fact checked, it no longer can be seen or suggested to people unless you manually go to a page. And then even then, it's hidden by a screen that says to show more. So they're actually trying to actively hide the attempted assassination of Trump, and we all know why. Now, it's not just Instagram, as you saw there. As Mario Nafal said, it's also here on Facebook. Facebook has independent fact checkers saying that the image is altered. But now back to Google. Ted Cruz weighed in, showing an example saying, this is insane. Google is engaged in active election interference. They're gaslighting the American people and trying to erase the attempted assassination of Trump. Here you have the search bar query. This is where it gives users common search terms. I'd be tempted to look into how often people actually searched about the assassination attempt and whether or not Google manually blocked it and whether we have evidence. But if you type in the assassination of TR, you get the assassination of Truman, most attempted, list of famous attempted assassinations, but nothing about Trump. Now, as you can see, you even type in things about Donald Trump, as Elon Musk put here. Wow, Google search has even banned on President Donald Trump. Type in President Donald, and you literally get views for President Donald Duck, President Donald Reagan. I mean, that's pretty funny, but also it's not hilarious when you think about the implications of what this means for our country. And I was looking at this, the retrospect and trying to understand what's going on in our nation. I remember that we have our debt that is getting out of control. I read that 76% of our income tax is already being spent on just the interest rates on our debt. So we're not even, paying off our debt. We're just paying the interest on it. Essentially, our dollar is worthless. And that's why Americans like myself are protecting their retirement, their savings, and their money with real gold and silver, but not just from any company, from the most trusted gold and silver company in America, Goldco. Today, Goldco is offering fans of this show up to 10% instant match in bonus silver with a qualified account. Visit vnngold.com to see if you qualify for a free bonus silver plus a free half-ounce silver coin with your free gold and silver information kit. What are you waiting for? Safeguard your money with physical gold and silver at Goldco at vnngold.com. Don't worry about national debt or those other things. Take action. Don't just talk. Walk the walk at vnngold.com. Do it before it's too late. So as I mentioned, it is quite interesting that people said, oh, well, you may be lying. Well, it's already getting an investigation as Dr. Roger Marshall, which we know here is husband, father, grandfather, doctor, and U.S. Senator of Kansas, has launched an investigation saying, why is Google suppressing the search about the Trump assassination attempt? These are all screenshots from this morning. Has there been a dramatic increase in Truman biographers in the last 2 weeks? I'll be making an official inquiry into Google this week. I look forward to their response. And lastly, just to prove the point, we have a video here showing exactly what's happened when you type in the attempted assassination. You really don't get anything reliable. You can see here, you keep typing in President Donald, and you get President Donald Duck. This isn't just screenshots that aren't verifiable. This is what happens when you actually type in the words. Now, this kind of meddling is more egregious than you might think. It's funny as we lecture Venezuela saying, they're a communist country. They're rigging the elections. Well, my friends, it appears that we're rigging our elections as well. And unfortunately, the Supreme Court just ruled in favor of this type of interference, even if it was requested from the Biden administration itself in a landmark case, 6-3 recently, and tossing out any type of First Amendment rights of individuals on social media. It's been a sad month for individual liberty. My name is Elijah Schaefer. Thank you so much again for watching Beyond the Headlines, only on Vigilant News. If you want more of these videos daily, subscribe to our X and Rumble accounts. We're at Vigilant News, or you can get our newsletter at vigilantnews.com to get these videos direct to your inbox. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.